Hi, everybody. Oh, good. It's working. How's everybody doing? I am working on some needlework. I needed to step away from the sewing machine. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Just taking a little break. I've been putting together, hi Ruth. I've been putting together my Olivia's quilt, and I have been busily sewing on it, putting my rows or my columns together. And I'm one of those ones that didn't sew open my triangles. Hi Linda, hi Gail. So consequently, because I didn't press open my triangles, I'm having to go back and do every single one of them. So it's taking me a long time to put my rows together, but I'm getting there. Hopefully in the next day or two, it'll be all done. Hi, Angela. How are you tonight? I hope everybody's doing good. We are still, well, it's not right now. We are still getting rain in upstate New York. Hi, Angela. Hi, Susanna. Hi, Valerie. Oh, we got two Angelas tonight. We're doing good here. I wish the rain would slow down. It's starting to concern me. The where the community in which I live, my kids live close by, but it's just another. Well, it's the same town, but it's not. Hard to explain. But anyhow, it's flooding, and they are at risk of having to shut down the entire sewer and water and septic system. So, or sewer system. So that's an issue. I'm worried about them. Oh, Gail, I'm sorry that your daughter's not close enough. That is hard. Truly, it is. In fact, that's exactly what started the YouTube channel, or my YouTube channel. One of my kids wanted to know how to make something. It was actually Jackie, and she was, I think, out in Idaho at the time, and she didn't know how to do it. So I videotaped it to show her how to do it, and that's what actually started the entire channel. So yeah, it's raining in Florida too. Oh, Florida needs rain. Okay, I'm drinking water tonight, ladies. Your picture's a little blurry. I'm not sure why. I'm sorry. But anyhow, I'm getting concerned about that, and my husband actually works there, so there's even a chance that he won't be able to go to work. So, but it'll be okay, because then we'll get some extra things done here around the house. You made it. You're having issues streaming. Lindsay, what's the matter? That's something that I do. Hi, Gay. Hi, Joan. Hi, Nancy. I think I said hi, Nancy, but I'll do it again, because I want to make sure I do. Hi, Sonia. The streaming isn't working. Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? I hope I didn't do something wrong, guys. Huh. Somebody posted. Somebody. Angela's making pillowcases. Hello, Northern California. In Arizona. Oh, good. Hi, Nancy. I'm glad I'm good. Oh, good, Ruth. Grateful. Okay. Okay, I didn't do anything wrong. All right, thanks. Oh, I got waves? Well, I am a little wavy. Okay. They got on, somebody else got on their laptop and it's better on the laptop. Okay. Oh, Steph G said, if you're on an Apple device and you haven't updated it, you need to update it. That could be part of it. But I will tell you, because I've updated stuff, it takes a long time. Okay? So just, if you go to update it, you're going to have to, this will be, I think you'll lose me because it will take too long. So, oh. So what else is going on for everybody else? Anybody got any news for me? I'm ready for some news. Somebody posted on my page that they wanted a tutorial. I'm reaching for something on the beetle bag. It really is a cute little bag. I made this a few years back. Actually, my sister has it. It's a pattern by Abby Lane. I'm going to take it out so that you can see it. And she asked if I would do a tutorial on it. So I've written to the pattern company to make sure that it's okay that I do it. So once I find out that they don't care if I do a tutorial on it, I'll be doing that. But I will warn you that I cannot give any dimensions on it at all. So you're going to have to, you do have to buy the pattern. So, yeah. So that's what, that's one of the projects coming up. Lindsay's been busy sewing clothes. So I think we'll be doing a little bit of that with you too. Lindsay's quilt is actually hanging on my design wall. It really looks pretty. So I get to look at it, which is so fun. Thanks, Jeanette, for remembering that. I always forget to tell people to do the thumbs up stuff. I'm sorry. Hi, Susie. Hi, Jeanette. No pillow. Oh, Angela's making pillowcases like mine, only added piping that matches the binding. Oh, Angela, I bet you that's adorable. Would you please make sure you post pictures of it on the group page? Because that does sound really cute. I'd like to see them. Please? Oh, cool. Oh, I just got a flash that Lindsay posted something. She tries to post the link to this when, once we get going, so that if somebody wants to join us, they can. Sometimes it's easier to grab the link and go. So that's what's going on here. Trying to think what else is happening. So we've got the Abby Lane bag coming up that we're going to do. We've got Lyon's quilt is, well, I still have to finish mine. Some of them are done. You know, I can't believe how different this quilt looks depending upon the fabric. It just amazes me. It's just gorgeous. Gay's youngest granddaughter is graduating. Oh, how much fun. She gets to go to Louisiana. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Angela. Oh, you know what? Grateful 16, don't pray for perfect seams. Just pray to enjoy it, because that's what matters. We just want you to have fun. And if you have any problems at all, just post questions in the Facebook page or email me, because we'll help you through it. Honestly, we will. We like doing that. So somebody will definitely help you. if you have any problems. If not me, somebody else, okay? Yeah, we want to keep the members growing because the more members we get going, the more we can learn from each other, and that's really a lot of fun. That's the part that I absolutely love. I love seeing everybody's different ways that they do things and all that stuff. Suzanne says, I haven't seen one Lyon's quilt that I haven't loved. They are all made with different fabric selections and turned out beautiful. You know, Suzanne, I agree with you. They are all just gorgeous. I just am so pleased with it. I just think it's great. Don't feel silly asking questions. We've all had to ask questions. I have to ask questions. Everybody does. That's how we learn. It's a great way to learn. We learn from each other. Oh, there was something I was going to say. Oh, I forget what it was. My sister Sue actually said something to me about Lyon's quilt the other day and how much she liked it and that she wanted me to show her how to do it. So I think maybe this weekend I will show her. I'm going on a bus trip this weekend. I leave Saturday and then I leave Saturday to go down and spend the night with my sister. And then, so I'm going to stay there. And then on Sunday morning, we leave like at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'll be up at like 4. And then we get home Tuesday night. So we're traveling from here to Keepsake Quilting and going to a couple other places. Oh, Lindsay, that's sweet. With our group going so big, is there someone almost always online to answer? I know, that's the best part about it. There's always somebody around. So it doesn't matter what time you pop on. I've noticed that, especially because we have so many international, I have to sit on my legs for a minute. We have so many international people that there's always somebody on. I love it. Remember the quilt that you did for me that my mother... Yes, I do, Gail. I have the binding on them and Gail sent me a couple of quilts that her mother had made. And her mother's now gone. And she had made them for her niece and her nephew. And I quilted them and she's taking them to her niece and nephew soon. So, that's fantastic. Oh, that's really great. I hope they love them. They just were the sweetest red work. I loved quilting them. They were a lot of fun. Yeah. That's cool. Oh, Lindsay, you're still having issues? Oh, so I'm like this great big huge picture in your house now, Sonia? I don't know that I want to see that big of a picture of myself. That's a little scary. That's a little scary to say the least. I don't know that I'd like that. That's funny. Okay, so the laptop's working good. All right, Linz. I haven't seen Grandma on here yet. I keep waiting to see her pop on, but I haven't seen her yet. So we're getting a lot of rain. So the good thing, well, the bad thing about it is, but the good thing because of my schedule is that we haven't had any softball games yet. So or baseball, that kind of helps. You are so right, Jeanette. If you've got a question, there's somebody else out there that has that question. They're just too shy to ask. So please make sure you do. Hi, Libby. The camera is set up a little bit differently. Number one, because I usually have you a little bit more that way. because I'm not sewing. My machine's right here, and I'm not sewing. And did I set the computer up at the? Maybe I set the computer up a little bit farther back than what I normally do. I don't know. I'm not sure. So does anybody else out there do hand stitching? Or am I like one of the few ones? I love to do handwork. This is going to be a bag to carry things in. And I'm doing all kinds of different stitches all over it. Right now I'm just working on a plain simple chain stitch. Hi, Mom. Mom made it. So this is going to be a bag, and what I'm doing is I'm just going to do all different stitches all over it so that I can just embellish it, do different things. This will be something that I'll take back and forth with me to the grandkids' ball games. So I've got something to work on because I just play with it. Yep. Oh, Nancy, what wool applique pattern did you get? Who's the designer? Yeah, it does. It can make your hands and your arms sore. One of the things that somebody told my mom a while back was if you do a lot of hand stitch and your arms get really tight so that you get that tension in the back of your shoulders, get you know those boppy, those nursing pillows, grab one of those and use those to rest your arms on while you're stitching, and it will help to relieve some of the tension. So oh yeah, carpal tunnel does make it tough when you do that. Oh. Yeah. Gail, I am all in love with your idea over knitting those blankets to match your quilts. I just think that is the neatest thing around. Yeah. Those are awesome, aren't they, Cheryl? You just take one of those boppies and you set it in front of you and you can put your arms on it and then they relax so that it doesn't hurt. That's the big thing to me. I'm doing this to relax, not to cause more stress. So, but those pillows are nice. I think I don't have one. I had one for a while. I don't know if maybe one of my kids have it. I don't know. Lindsay, does your boppy from my house or no? Oh, Aunt Jane knits just wonderful. And your grandmother knits too, Lindsay. Grandma can teach you next time she comes over. Which I think Grandma's coming soon. I had to go check it. It's Primitive Gatherings. Oh, I've got a couple of different Primitive Gatherings things. They really have some pretty pieces. Very, very nice pieces. Especially their Christmas stuff is very pretty. Yeah, I recognize them. My daughter, Tracy, she really loves primitive stuff. Yeah. Well, you need to bring us one of those boppies over here. She said she's got 2 of them. Oh, well. So that's what's going on. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do for a video Friday in case I don't get Lyon's quilt totally put together. I'm starting to worry a little bit that I'm not going to get it totally done by Friday. I've got, I think, 3 more rows to do. But I just don't know if I'm going to get it finished because tomorrow I know I won't be able to sew. I've got to stand at the long arm all day. Hi, Pat. Welcome. Now, Mom, you're a very good knitter, too. When are you sewing Lyon's quilt together, Lindsay? Sonia, I like to do my binding by hand too. I really do. Lindsay's quilt is hanging on the wall. I don't know for certain. Maybe Sunday she'll be able to, or actually maybe Saturday, because I have to leave Saturday afternoon. So maybe she'll be able to come over and do it. Hi from Kentucky. Yes, it's my sister-in-law's birthday tomorrow. We have to all remember to do that. What am I working on? It's going to be a bag, but what I'm going to do is all different kinds of crazy, I'll stand up and show you, crazy different stitches. This is just a simple chain stitch. And then this is a needle keeper that I made. See, it holds all of my different hand needles. Whoops, sorry. I'm trying to see what I'm showing you. And then these are all of the different kinds of crazy stitches I'm going to do. I'll move so you can see them, so I'll know what I'm showing you. So these are all of the different crazy kinds of stitches that I'll do on it. And they're all pretty kooky. Plus some other ones. So that's what I'm working on. Just making a bag. Kind of stalling because I'd like, I think I understand that. You know, it's really nice to have people right here with you when you're doing things so that people can help you with placement. I started to quilt my Olivia's quilt, Ruth said. My machine keeps bunching up on the bobbin side. Can someone help me with what I'm doing wrong? Oh, Ruth, have you tried completely rethreading it? Sometimes it's just a little bit, sometimes it's just a little bit off. And it just needs to be, yeah. Kind of sounds to me like, you know, there's a little tension gauge on the bobbin that it's not maybe all pulled through. My mom wants to see Lindsay's quilt. So I'm going to turn the computer so that we can see it. Or hopefully you can see it. There's the outside. Look at my forsythia. Isn't it gorgeous? Mom, there's Lindsay's quilt. Okay. I'm going to take it back around. Okay. Yeah, it does sound like the bobbin to me, guys. Yeah, do you want to hear something funny about Lindsay's quilt? That fabric was fabric that my mother gave me because I was so much in love with it, and now Lindsay has it. Grandma saw your quilt. I showed her. Those are Adidas Sitar fabrics, and the background fabric is actually one of from her basics line. Yeah, her colors are always awesome. Yeah. I really am happy with it. And of course we know Lindsay's my daughter because I started talking to her about the quilting, and she wants to do it custom. And I'm like, Lindsay, to do it custom, do you know how long it's going to take? But that's what she wants to do. So we'll see. We'll see when she gets it all done what ends up happening. Oh, excuse me. So it is really pretty, ladies. It is beautiful. And I love looking at it. Yeah, it really, really is pretty. So there's that going on. I'm trying to think out what else is going on right now. Not much because it just keeps raining. It is gorgeous, Linz. Yep. So this is what my stitch is too big. Sometimes just gotta make an adjustment here and there. I'm actually hiding my top stitching. That's what this chain stitch is all about. I'm hiding it. I don't want anybody to see that I top stitched it down. Yeah, I am pretty proud, that's for sure. Yeah. So that's what's going on this end of the world. It's pretty boring tonight. I don't mean to do that to you, but it is. It's raining in New Hampshire too. They're talking about us getting a lot more rain, and that kind of concerns me because we're already so close to flooding. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, don't forget I'm going away this Sunday, so there won't be a Sunday live, okay? I can't, I'm gonna be, will I be on a bus? I'll be on a bus. So, but if you live near Keepsake Quilting, let me know, and you can come meet me at Keepsake, because I'll be there. Yes, Lindsay's such a sweetheart. She goes, did you tell them about the bag you're working on? Yes, I did, honey. Does anybody else have a hard time with directions? Because I do. And the directions that I was following for this is, I just had a hard time understanding them. So I ended up doing my own thing. Yeah, it is raining all over the East Coast, basically. Oh, it's raining in Kansas, too. Wow. Nebraska got rain. Wow, 4 more days? Ew. Yeah, it just seems like every time we turn around, there's more rain. And I'm not complaining. I just worry about the community near us, because it'll be tough if they end up having to leave their homes because of it. Yeah. It's raining in Colorado too. I loved Colorado. My husband and I went out to Mountain Home, Colorado Springs, and we really loved it. My husband took me up to the top Pikes Peak, and I don't like heights. So my husband, yes, Lindsay, you loved it too when you were there. He took me up to the top of Pikes Peak, and my mother doesn't like heights any more than I do. We started going up, and he did the very first switchback, and I went into the back seat of the truck, because it's a 4-door, and I laid there on the back seat of the truck crying that I wanted my mommy. Now, I'm an adult woman, but I'm crying that I want my mommy, so my husband kept telling me, go ahead, call your mother. And I kept saying, I can't. I'll scare her if I tell her what I'm doing. So I didn't call my mother, but boy, I was pretty scared. I didn't like it. I will ask Sandra if I can do a video while I'm at Keepsake. Hopefully they'll let me, but it is my intention to take my camera and to videotape. So, yeah, not Mountain Home, that's Idaho. You're right. Thank you, Gail. I love my studio, too. Oh, that's a great idea, guys. Post pictures of your sewing space on Facebook, on our group, so that we can see it, too. This, I'll grab the pattern for the bag, okay? Supposed to have sunshine tomorrow. Oh, good. So, that's Virginia. So you know how high it is. I got up to the top of it and I couldn't breathe. And they wanted me to pay for oxygen. I said to my husband, if I pass out, they'll give it to me for free. So the Dutch part of me, and I can say that because I'm Dutch, was really sticking out. Okay, this is what the bag was supposed to look like. This is what it was supposed to look like. And guys, it's not going to look anything like that, I'm telling you, because I've already changed it all up. Yes, I believe it's Center Harbor, New Hampshire is where I'm going. Yeah. Wherever the Keepsake Quilting is in New Hampshire. I'm going on a bus. There's a whole group of us going. Oh, well, guess what, Letitia? Somebody else said something to me about the beetle bag pattern that they wanted to know if I'd do a tutorial. So I went searching for mine today. I found it and I am going to. Yeah, Angela, it is nice to have a studio outside of the house. I will admit, it truly is. Yeah. Angela, are you building a big studio? Grateful, are you going to come see me while I'm there? Oh, that would be really cool if you could. I hope I get good news too. I think as long as I'm really, really careful about not doing any dimensions on any of it, I'll be okay. But I have to make certain that I don't give any dimensions right now. Oh, cool. Grateful. I'll post on Facebook when we're going to be there at Keepsake. I've got to go through the agenda again, okay? So I'll be able to meet you. That would be wonderful. Oh, I'd be so excited. Yeah, I was really cold when I went there too. I bet, well, Mom, you know, when we go on bus trips, we always have name tags on. So I'll have one. I promise I'll wear my name tag. Oh, that would be really fantastic. So this is what my bag is supposed to be, but it's ending up not being that because I'm tending to do my own thing. So. You know, quilt shop hops are a lot of fun. They truly are, because you get to see different things in all the different shops. Now, somebody told me with Keepsake Quilting that one of the things that I'll be surprised about is all of the notions, that there just is an abundance of notions. So I think that's really neat because that's something that I can grab and come back and share with you guys. So I'm really excited about that. On the Country Heritage Tours bus trip last fall. Oh, Mary, that's wonderful. Mary's been to that one. That's really great. No, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it for a number of reasons. I get to spend time with my sister, and I get to spend time with a lot of quilters. And a lot of the people that are going on this bus trip are people that I quilt for professionally. So that'll be really nice because I'll be able to see them. And I don't always get to. Oh, you're going to Paducah. Oh, that'll be fun. They are a lot of fun. We've done a shop hop where you did it on your own. And that was a lot of fun too, because you could just get a group of girls together or fellow quilters, because I don't want to leave out the guys, and do it. And it would be fun. Oh, Sonia and her mom did their own. Took 2 days and traveled to 9 to 10 different shops in Kansas. Very cool. Hi, Cheryl. Now, Cheryl, I'm going to call you Bill every time you say anything. Sorry. Just know that it's Cheryl. one of the people in our group, Angela, just went to Missouri Star Quilt Company, and they met Man Sewing. Yeah. If I ever know I'm going that way, I'll let you guys know. Okay. Yeah, I've heard really nice things about it. They're doing Quilt Market is there this year, and they're actually going to be taking a group of people before market opens out to there so that people can see it. So that would be nice. Never been before. Can't wait to experience. Oh, so I'm gonna have to look up the Country Heritage Quilt Tours. So I bet you that would be neat. Yeah, that's right, Robin Powell. Yeah, that would be fun to do. I'm doing that, and then in September, pretty certain it's September, I am doing Quilters Take Manhattan in New York City. So if anybody has an opportunity to go to New York City in September, I will be there for that for certain. I know I'm going to that. I just made a boo-boo with my stitches. There, I can pull it out. So I know I'll be there. Oh, have a good dinner, Ruth. I hope you're making something good. I think we're having leftovers on this end. We haven't eaten yet either. My husband got home from work and he was busy working in the lawn, and I was still in the studio working, so we haven't eaten yet. But that's not abnormal for us. Yeah, I think there's a couple of updates that are going on right now. I know I do need to update one more. Yes, Crafty Gemini does have some videos from Missouri Star Quilt. Mm-hmm. Oh, is it a tour of it, Sandra? I haven't seen that one. I'll have to go out and look. Yeah. My son said it was so funny when I was watching one of his videos. It was like, men sew? Men do sew, and men are very good sewers. It would be fun if a bunch of us could go together on one of the Heritage Quilt Tours. Well, the other thing that we could do is my sister does quilt tours too. That's who I'm going with is Susanna. So we could always try to do one then too. Yeah. Hi, Alicia. I see this post. Okay, I'll have to go look and see. Alicia, did you ask a question and I missed it? If you did, I'm really sorry. I don't want to miss people's questions. So that's what's going on here. So I gotta figure out what Friday's video is. And then once I can get my Lion's quilt all put together, once I can get my Lion's quilt all put together, we're going to get going on some other projects because I'm getting itchy to do something else in between. There's lots of things I want to share. So I'm going to hopefully do the beetle bag, and the heart that I was working on is coming together very nicely. I just have to do the final gluing stage. So once I've done that, then I've got a couple other ones that we can probably work on. And I think that's about it right now. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Lindsay wants to do a weighted blanket. Mary Johnson said she's getting a group together to go on the Paducah tour with them in 2018. We could have our own bus. Question, Mary, where would the bus be going from? Yes, Lindsay, you're right. We need to do the weighted blanket one first. And then that way they could see the long arm too, because I can show them how I set it up on the long arm. Okay, you're right. We'll do that one first. And then the beetle bag and some other things. Hopefully I get the thumbs up on the beetle bag. I hope I do. I really want to do it. Because that's a neat pattern, and it's not a difficult pattern. It's one that we could do in a couple of episodes. And we can do a couple of different things because we can do machines, the quilting on our sewing machines. So it'll leave from Nashville, Tennessee. Well, I could always fly to Nashville, right? Hi, Marcia Nason. Hi, Marcia. Angela, the weighted blanket doesn't get quilted on the long arm, but when you do a weighted blanket, you can do it a couple of different ways, and I'm going to describe what we're doing. What we do is we take the fabric that's going to be on the top, and then we put a piece of muslin or, an inexpensive cotton of some sort on the back of it. And then we sew long, straight channels, and I can do the straight channels on the long arm. Then we take it off the long arm, and we put the amount of the beads that go in each one, and then stitch it across on the domestic sewing machine. So we don't make actual pockets for the poly pellets to go in. What we do is we make a channel and then we quilt it. Then when we get it all done, we stitch around it twice. Then we take like a cuddle fabric, and we just put right sides together and sew it. And then what we'll do on this one, because the last one we didn't stabilize it, is we probably will tie it so that all the layers are together and a little bit more stabilized. Or on the domestic machine, we'll just do a little bit of cross stitching. So, hi from Australia. Oh, good. You're not behind. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I've heard from a lot of people that they had seen Rob's way of doing it, and I gotta tell you, the way that Lindsay and I did that last one, I think was a lot easier. Hi, Sandra from Brazil. Aw, thank you. I like you guys. Yeah, I just think it's a little bit easier because we just create the channels, and then you drop the beads into it. You make sure the beads are all down, and then you just sew straight lines again, and it was really pretty easy. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do again. That's how we're gonna do the tutorial. And the one that we already did really came out really cute. It looks great. The little boy that it was for really likes astronauts and space and that kind of stuff. So we used flannel for that. And then after that, what we did was we put some cuddle fabric, dark blue cuddle fabric on the back, and he loves it. Angela, the channels are so much easier. So, okay, we will get a weighted blanket done next. In fact, Lindsay, I did pull out some of the stuff for it. So, I looked at the fabric today. So we will get that done first. Because our way is a lot easier. It just, yeah, much, much, much easier. So we don't want to, yeah, it's just a lot easier. Aw, my grandson actually has that quilt. That quilt was made for, I probably should tell, but I will. Use a tube from wrapping paper to funnel the pellets in. Yes, that is a good idea, Valerie. Um, yeah, my grandson has that quilt, and he just absolutely loves it. It was meant for another little boy, but when the mother got it, the mother didn't like it. So, um, so I got it back and gave it to somebody else. My grandson absolutely loves it. So, yeah, worked out good as far as I was concerned. So, anyhow, yeah, that is a good idea. We just Lindsay just used a measuring cup and poured it down in there when we made the last one, so that would be good. Would you teach long arm to someone trying to do it as a home-based business? The only long arm that I know how to operate is mine, and it's a Gamble. Alicia, if you have any questions in regards to running it as a business, please, please feel free to email me and I will answer all of your questions. I absolutely would answer. In fact, I talked to somebody last week who is interested in it. So just email me or message me on Facebook and I will respond, and I would be very happy to talk to you about it. I was in a very, very unique position when I started my long arm business, and it really helped a lot for me. It is, Angela, sad when you make something and the mother didn't like it. You know, it just, I thought it was adorable, and the amount of comments that I got on it, everybody really thought it was really, really cute. But she didn't like the dark colors. She wanted more pastels. So it is what it is. Yeah, Lindsay, I think so too. In fact, your aunt, when she made a weighted blanket, no, your sister, when your sister made the weighted blanket, she had a lot of problems with broken needles. Yeah. Well, yes, those weighted blankets are great with somebody that's got anxiety or anything. I can remember as a child that that there was a one quilt that we had at the cottage, and it was a crazy quilt that was old. Mom, do you remember that old crazy quilt? That thing was so heavy. You know, it just felt like it wasn't a smothering feel, but it was like this real comforting feel because of that weight. And that's what a weighted blanket does. Oh, Sonia said that she's moving to Western Kansas to take care of her parents. And there's a lady there who teaches a class on long arm and then rents it for $15 an hour. And I have quilted 3 and can't wait to do more. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Um, oh, Valerie, should see if somebody has a weighted blanket that you could try to see if maybe it would help. But if you're claustrophobic, I don't know. Yeah. What kind of a long arm is it, Alicia? I mean, I'll be really honest and upfront with you guys. It was thousands of dollars. Um, for me to start it. I mean, hi Linda. It was a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Find out what brand it is. Okay, so once they're on you, they feel light again? Okay. Oh, probably because of the even distribution of the poly pellets. That's a good point, Lindsay. I never thought of that. So, yeah. Uh, Keep going, Angela. Computerized machines are 20. Yes, you're right. $20,000 and up. Yeah. Yeah, I bet it would, Mom. Debbie, if you like the weighted vest from the dentist, you would love a weighted blanket. You really would. Yeah. That's right, Mary. A lot of quilt shops do that. What they do is you have to take a class first, and then after you take a class, you can rent the machine. And for so much per hour. Usually about $15 to $20 an hour is what it is. Yeah. That was nice, Angela. Thank you. Yeah, they're very, very expensive. It depending upon what you get and how big it is and all that other stuff. But yeah, they can be a little expensive. But if somebody has questions about long arms, like I said, I own a Gamel. That's what I use. That's what I learned on, and I really, yeah, I really, really like my Gamel. But the business end of it, I would be happy to talk to anybody about it that has questions. I don't mind at all. I don't know that I'll be doing a video on that type of thing, though. I don't. I'll do videos on the long arm and how I run it, but I don't think I'll do a business one. Then you build a beautiful studio around it, right, Margaret? Yes, you do. You have yeah, you have to have a husband who just absolutely is amazing and shocks the daylights out of you to add to that too. Yeah, Mary, add about 15,000 to that number for mine. Yeah. So now you guys all know what I paid for my machine. Yeah. They are expensive. They are. That's right. You can make, Sandra, you're correct. You could, however it feels good on you. A weighted blanket is there to give you comfort. And I think they're a wonderful thing. There's another thing. Oh, somebody has to remind me. I'm going to tell you one of the ideas my daughter gave me that I want to do sometime in July or August, okay? And no later than August. I want to I think you guys are gonna think that this is the greatest idea. My daughter said something to me about making a Santa bag for each one of the kids. So what you do is you make it, or it's called a Santa sack, I guess. Jackie was telling me about it. You make this big red sack and you put the kids' names on it, and then you put all of Santa's toys inside of that bag. So all the toys that Santa brought go in that bag. Think of the wrapping time we'd save. Holy Toledo. I thought that was the best idea. Aw, thank you, Mary. So come, let's see when. Come July or August, guys, somebody has to remind me to make the Santa sack. All right? Because I think we need to make that Santa sack for Christmas this year. I just think it would be adorable. I have to find some red material. and make a Santa sack. Of course, then I have to make 7 Santa sacks. Yes, they do. They help with restless leg syndrome. You just lay the blankets over it, and it does help. The other thing that I've heard helps is tonic water. Was that a great idea over the Santa sack, I hope? Yes. Oh, good. Oh, good, Suzanne. Guys, you got to remind me because I just think it's the neatest idea. And it's not my idea. My daughter told me about it. But they sell them. Well, ladies, we all know they're going to sell them for a lot of money. We can make them. That's more fun. So we got to make Santa sacks. All right, you want to see my chain stitch? How far I am? I made it all the way across. Can you see it? Yeah. Yeah, Nancy, my mother, one year, Mom, you're there, so you know, use wool felt. Oh, that's a good idea, Mom. Thank you. My mother used to make us Christmas bags, and she would put decorative stitches around the top of them where the drawstring was. They were the cutest around. I'm very close to Niagara Falls, about 2 hours from there. Okay, Sandra, I'll look when I go to Keepsake and see what I can find. Yeah, we're fairly close to Niagara Falls. Buffalo is about 2 hours from here, so it's not far at all. I've been, people think what a big deal it is to go to Niagara Falls, and I've been, so it to me, going to the Grand Canyon would be a big deal. So, but yeah, it's not far at all. I had to take a drink break, guys. I was getting a little bit parched. So, all right. This is the time when I call for questions. If anybody has any kinds of questions, please let me know. Yeah. Oh. All right. So are you southeast or southwest, Valerie, from Niagara Falls? Come visit. Let me know when you're coming. You can come see the studio. I would love it. We could do a Christmas tree skirt too, but I haven't even thought of making a pattern for that yet. That's an idea. Lindsay said maybe that. Yeah, it's like going to the Empire State Building when you live in New York. You're right. I haven't been there. I've been to New York, but I haven't been to the Empire State Building. A lot of people, a lot of people have gone to Niagara Falls for the honeymoon. I made Lindsay a Christmas tree skirt. I made Lindsay and Jackie one and Tracy and I one. So we all have the same pattern, just different fabrics. I don't know why she's making a Christmas tree skirt now. Probably trying to just be ahead of the game. Christmas fabrics actually are going to be coming out pretty soon. Those happen really soon. Linz, I don't know if I can do that pattern because that's an Eleanor Burns pattern. So, I'm not sure. It has been fun. Guys, I gotta go. Yeah, Christmas fabric comes out in June and July. So, it won't be long and we'll have Christmas fabric. So, I'm gonna sign off, everybody. It was wonderful spending some time with you. I enjoyed it so much. And don't forget, there's no live on Sunday because I am going to be not around. I'm going to be out of the state. So I'll see you again soon. I am going to go feed my husband. Bye, guys. Oh, Suzanne, it'll be there for you, okay? Thanks a bunch, guys. Have a great night. Bye.